Well, guys, hate to be the bearer of the bad news for the S650 Mustang. Ford has officially confirmed that we won't be able to tune the 2024 S650 Mustang. I feel like we've been seeing all these rumors that we won't be able to tune the 2024 Mustang, and there has been some interviews with the chief engineer of the Mustang, and they have confirmed that the ECU in the 2024 Mustang with the S650 Mustang is going to be very hard to crack. As many of you knew, Ford did say they'll be able to let people tune the Mustangs, but what they really mean is the in-house tuning program. So like Roush, I guess Borla is one of them. Whipple may also get it. So Ford is still working with these aftermarket tuners and aftermarket companies to be able to allow you to tune the Mustang. But the problem with that is that it's going to be under Ford's control. And we all know that the base tune from like Roush or even the Ford calibration program that they have is a little bit on the conservative side, and you can't really tune it up to the max potential, which also means you can't do anything like long tube headers or a turbo or a supercharger that's not under Ford partner program. And the interesting thing that I read from that article was that if the ECU detects that you do have a tune on your Mustang, it may stop working completely, or at least the parts of the engine components or something within the vehicle may not function properly. So just imagine, even if you were able to get a tune, you're gonna have a tune, you wake up overnight and the tune is gone, or your car is not starting because Ford detected, because it's going to be able to allow you to send the over-the-air updates, and when it's doing that, it's going to detect if you have a tune or it's the stock calibration from Ford. So that, I feel like, does not sit right with me, because as a Mustang enthusiast, most of us get the Mustang to be able to modify it. And now with the S650 Mustang, yes, I get it, there's EV push and everything, but this is one of the last ICE engine or the V8 engine Mustang we can possibly get. So you want to be able to tune it, you want to be able to have the last of, it's squeeze every single performance you can. But Ford is saying, nope, we won't be able to do that anymore. And that's a little concerning as a Mustang buyer. S650 Mustang was on the horizon for me. Not the dark horse, but I was considering maybe the GT. But not being able to tune is a huge deal breaker, because 480 horsepower for the GT is actually pretty good, but the fact that you won't be able to tune it. So if you ever change your mind where you want to put long tube headers, colder intake, or any of those mods, and that's the basic bolt-on. If you're someone who's serious about it, wants to go boost, you're stuck with the stock tunes basically. Even for Whipple right now, you can get a Whipple, it comes with the can tune, but just doesn't have enough performance to really get you all the 800 plus horsepower that Lund and PBD is able to get. Now, of course, for the interior improvements alone, the S650 Mustang is worth it, but outside, exterior, we have discovered, or we have covered it on our channel, that it looks relatively similar to the S550 Mustang. So if you already currently own one and you're about to modify it, kind of like I was, it may not make sense to get the 650 Mustang just yet. Now, most people are saying that ECUs are locked, but you can still tune them, and that may be true. But 2020 C8 Corvette obviously came out in 2020 or like late 2019. Tuners have been added for almost 2.5 years and still haven't been able to crack it. There's supposedly one tuner who's able to crack one of the ECUs in the C8 Corvette, but still there's no aftermarket tune, and that's a vehicle that is obviously highly tunable, just like the Mustangs. It's not some regular vehicle where no one's willing to do all the R&D to develop a tune and crack the ECU. The Corvette obviously has a lot of aftermarket, but still there is no tunes for that just yet. Unfortunately, I think Mustang is probably going to follow the same suit with the S650 Mustang. Before it was all speculation, but now we have it confirmed that we're not going to be able to tune the Mustangs unless you're, of course, going with Ford in-house partners like Roush or Borla, and they'll send you some conservative packages with maybe like an intake or something. But the horsepower numbers are just not going to be matched with like an aftermarket tuner who's able to squeeze a little bit more and not have to worry about the warranty. Well, guys, so that's all I've got. I know it's a disappointing news for the 2024 Mustang potential buyers. I feel like I was one of them. I was trying to wait for it and see what the news is going to be. I did hear about all these rumors before not being able to tune it, but I kind of chalked it because, as the new generation comes out, you always have people saying like new one isn't as nice as the old one and all of that. So I thought there was all rumors and speculation, but now we have official news from the chief engineer of the Mustang, which just kind of saddens me, because I feel like now, unless I want to stick to a stock Mustang, I'll probably get it. But if I really want to, modify, which would be really good for the channel, and I'll enjoy it a lot more, then S550 is the way to go, at least for now. Maybe in 2, 3, 4 years, who knows, they might be able to crack the ECU properly and we have all these tunes out for the Mustang. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below what do you think about not being able to tune the Mustangs. And, of course, subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.